The rumors were true? Highborough? Imagine the shock, the disbelief, the sheer terror that sets in when you realize that the whispers you dismissed as mere speculation are indeed true. And in the heart of this revelation, we find the brothers, HILIC, LEBOROUGH, and LOWBOROUGH, their faces a canvas of fear, anger, and desperation. Enter Vikir, the enigmatic character who seems to relish in the discomfort of others. With a stern face, he admonishes HILIC, promising him strength through adversity. "HILIC, don't be so scared. You'll get better in no time as soon as you're treated," he says, his voice dripping with an unsettling mix of sympathy and derision. But Vikir's mercy is as cruel as his wrath. He offers them a twisted choice, a chance for one of them to escape the torment. And as the second brother, LEBOROUGH, chokes on his tears, he manages to ask, which one of us can leave? Vikir doesn't miss a beat, his impatience as palpable as the tension in the room. I can't wait long, so decide quickly. Shouldn't at least one of you live? And then, something unexpected happens. As Vikir's words hang heavy in the air, an ominous change occurs. The Triton of Baskerville, the emblem of their unity, the symbol of their shared strength, starts to split. It's a visual manifestation of their fractured relationship, a grim reminder of the power dynamics at play. The three brothers, once a united front, are now being torn apart by the very force they sought to overcome. The scene ends on a chilling note, leaving us with a haunting image and a burning question: what will become of the brothers and their bond now that the Triton of Baskerville has started to split? With Vikir's words, the Triton of Baskerville started to split. Patriarch, there was another bloody situation with the Morgue clan in the ruby mines. With these words, we are immediately thrust into a world of conflict and power struggles. The butler, a loyal servant, reports to the Patriarch about the escalating tensions with the Morgue clan, who claim the ruby mines as their territory. But the Patriarch is unperturbed. He knows this is not a matter to be rushed. An opportunity to discuss this will come soon, he assures. He trusts that the Morgue clan will seek them out first, for the ruby mines are too precious a prize to be left uncontested. But the Patriarch is not just a war strategist. He's also a keen educator, taking a deep interest in the upcoming juvenile fortress exam. He's proud when he hears that Master Vikir has scored the highest in the written test. He's curious about the practical exam, which is due in 5 days. The fortress, he learns, is already vacant, prepared for the young minds to battle it out intellectually. Then comes the report that shocks him. A big fight amongst the young masters. His interest is piqued, his concern evident. "A big fight? How many died?" he asks, his voice filled with apprehension. But the butler reassures him. No casualties, just some significant physical and psychological damage. The Patriarch breathes a sigh of relief, but his curiosity remains. Who could have caused such chaos among the young masters? They were close, almost like brothers. They wouldn't have fought amongst themselves. The answer surprises him. The person responsible for the chaos is none other than the 8-year-old young master, Vikir, the same one who topped the written exam. They wouldn't have fought amongst themselves since they're so close. The person who wounded the 3 young masters is the 8-year-old young master. With these words, the Patriarch is left to ponder the implications of this shocking revelation, marking the end of this gripping scene. "You've grown since the last time I've seen you, Vikir." This line kicks off our confrontation scene, a tense face-off between 2 titans of the Baskerville clan. We've got Hugo, the Patriarch, and Vikir, the young master who's been stirring up quite a storm lately. Hugo's not one to beat around the bush. He dives right into the crux of the matter, the elephant in the room, Vikir's recent actions. "I heard you disabled the 9-year-old triplets in your senior class," Hugo says, his tone laced with concern and a hint of disapproval. Vikir, on the other hand, maintains his cool. His response is casual, almost nonchalant. "If you're referring to those brothers, I believe they've received proper medical treatment since then," he says. But Hugo's not talking about physical injuries. He's addressing something more profound, more lasting, the disability of the heart. Since that ill-fated day, the triplets have been eating separately, barely uttering a word to one another. Their once formidable combination technique, a source of pride for the clan, now lies in shambles. Their relationship is torn apart, and Hugo wants Vikir to acknowledge his role in this downfall. "Don't you think it was wrong?" he asks, seeking a sliver of remorse, a hint of regret. Vikir, however, remains unfazed. His response is simple, yet it speaks volumes about his character. "Wrong?" he echoes. "What did I do that was wrong?" His words hang in the air, a challenge to Hugo's authority, a defiance of his elder's judgment. In today's anime adventure, we've delved into the compelling world of the Baskerville clan. This tale is an intricate web of power, conflict, and the harsh realities of survival in a world where strength is paramount. Our journey began with the unsettling confrontation between the brothers and Vikir. The tension was palpable as Vikir, with a cold, calculating demeanor, challenged his brothers to decide who amongst them should be spared. This act of psychological warfare not only demonstrated Vikir's ruthless determination, but also drove a wedge between the brothers, tearing their bond apart. Then, we navigated the murky waters of the Morg clan's territorial dispute over the ruby mines. This conflict, seemingly a peripheral issue, has the potential to escalate into a full-fledged war, revealing the precarious balance of power that exists within the world of the Baskerville clan. Next, we ventured into the looming shadow of the juvenile fortress exam. This imminent event offers a glimpse into the cutthroat competition and the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines the lives of the young masters. Vikir's impressive performance in the written exam sets him apart, yet it also highlights the heavy burden of expectation that lies on his young shoulders. Finally, our adventure led us to the intense confrontation between Vikir and Hugo. This exchange served as a stark reminder of the brutal reality of their world. Hugo's criticism of Vikir's actions and Vikir's defiant response underscored the clash of ideologies and the ethical dilemmas that exist in a society that values strength above all else. Vikir's actions have not only affected his immediate relationships, but have also sent ripples throughout the Baskerville clan. His strength, both physical and psychological, has set him apart. However, it has also isolated him, as his actions have caused pain and disruption. This paradox is a poignant reminder of the consequences of our actions and the price one pays for power and dominance. Our exploration of these complex dynamics has shown us that the world of the Baskerville clan is not just about power struggles and battles. It's a world where every action has a reaction, every decision has a consequence, and every character is a product of their choices. As we conclude this adventure, we are left with more questions than answers. Will the brothers reconcile? Will the Morg clan's territorial dispute escalate? How will Vikir fare in the juvenile fortress exam? And most importantly, will Vikir's strength lead him to victory or to isolation? As we've seen, the world of anime is filled with complex characters, intriguing conflicts, and thought-provoking themes. Until the next adventure, stay animated.